Mhm. Welcome to New Realities. I'm Alan Steinfeld, and this is a very special day and a very special project that is being launched by my guest, Mark Sims. I would have to say, inspired by the book Making Contact, we are about to go into a Making Contact Convergence. So, Mark, so happy you're here. Let's talk about what's going on.
Well, thank you, Alan. I really appreciate being on New Realities with you. And yeah, this is a big deal. This is historic, what we're doing today. We are launching a new platform called the Making Contact Campus. It's a virtual space where people can come together and have this discussion about the philosophical, theological, cultural, and political implications of the fact that we are being visited by extraterrestrial intelligence, off-world beings, higher dimensional beings, and that we will, be having this discussion in a forum that is safe, that is interactive, where people who are participating can join in the conversation about how to go about reaching out, making diplomatic relations, establishing contact, and how would we begin a dialogue, a meaningful dialogue with our star family. And so we have these amazing speakers and lecturers that are going to be participating in a 5-day event that we're calling the Making Contact Convergence.
Okay.
And
Wait, just want to ask you what is special about today?
Well, I'm going to get to that. First thing I want to say is that anybody that's listening that wants to be part of this conversation needs to go to makingcontact.com. It's just like the book right there, makingcontact.com, and you will see the lineup of amazing lecturers and speakers and our panel conversations, and you can register for this event. And because you're watching, I'm going to give a special promo code that will save you $100 from the ticket price. And you can type that in when you register to save $100 and participate in this historic event. And we're limiting this to 2,000 tickets. So, I'm going to be promoting this on Coast to Coast on the 14th of August. I'm going to be promoting this elsewhere. And when those tickets are sold, we're done. Because we want to make this an intimate experience for people. We are testing this virtual platform that I'm going to show you here in a minute. And let me just share my screen and explain. Well, we'll tell you what. Let me just really quickly
share your screen, because I'm having a little technical stuff on my end actually. But go ahead. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but there is definitely some kind of sound problem on here that's hard to.
I know yours is sort of skipping a little bit too on this end, but why don't you just share your screen and go through the presentation and take it from there? Yeah.
So this is the new video. I'm going to share the sound here, and here. Can you see this?
Well, I'm not trying. I can't get back to my Zoom screen, but let me just see if it comes online. I think Victoria is watching this online, so I think it does come up. Yes. I'm not sure. I'm just going to check I'm just checking online ask Victoria if that I'm hearing. Yes.
Welcome to the Making Contact Convergence event.
Yes.
You are invited to experience our new virtual world, to explore ideas beyond our world, and to connect to other explorers like you. You will also get to meet world-renowned experts and panelists in our virtual campus and discover some amazing things.
What is the Making Contact Campus? It's a one-of-a-kind 3D virtual space that you sign up for. The first time you log in, you'll custom design your very own avatar. Then, you're free to stroll around and explore the various areas of the campus. There's a wide variety of different venues to choose from. You can watch a film in the theater or attend a seminar in one of the classrooms. You can visit the giant expo hall, see artist expositions, or even join in on a scavenger hunt. Plus, there's a whole lot more. We look forward to seeing you right here on the Making Contact campus.
So that is a world premiere video that your viewers had the benefit of seeing for the very first time. And we're going to be putting this up on our website, makingcontact.com. Again, we encourage all of the listeners watching this to put in the promo code AlanSave100. And that will save all the viewers $100 off the standard ticket price of $249. And again, we're limiting this to 2,000 people. That's what we're doing here. And so this 5-day event features these incredible speakers. We have, of course, Lou Elizondo, my co-producer, Danny Sheehan. We have Christopher Mellon. We have Ralph Lubenthal from the New York Times, who's going to be presenting and on a panel. Ralph Lubenthal, for those that, Rubenthal, who people may not know, again, Ralph Blumenthal.
Right.
He was the New York Times journalist who, with Leslie Kean, broke the story in December of 2017 about the Navy videos that were filmed by the F-18 Hornet fighter jet pilots.
And I want to say, Mark, that opened the whole disclosure movement from 2000 to now. We've been snowballing to the real truth behind UFOs.
Right. And what I want to do here, I'm going to just bring up I'm going to bring up our website real quick.
Great. Now, and you're going to talk about how people can join. I'm going to put something in the chat where they can get a code discount.
So here's just some of the amazing speakers we have lined up. So you've got Whitley Strieber, a dear friend.
I'm not seeing it on my screen though. I'm not actually seeing. I'm just seeing a blank screen. Is there something you could do to make it a little more?
Well, I don't know what else to do.
Can you just put up the screen again with the names? When you see it, we can see it. Okay, now I see it. Now I see it.
Okay. So here's our lineup, and there's other people included, and you can go to the speakers tag here or menu, and we've got Jimmy Blanchette, who's this incredible amateur radio inventor who developed a special antenna called the TARP. It stands for Triangular Array Rotational Polarity Antenna, that he can aim at the moon and blast these messages off the moon. And he established contact with ETs using this antenna with his radio station in Ventura, California, back in 2017. And that took him on this journey that he's been on ever since. He's a dear friend. Ralph Blumenthal, the New York Times journalist. We've got Adam Curry coming on from the Pear Lab at Princeton University that did the research into the influence of consciousness on reality. Richard Dolan, who needs no other mention.
Richard Dolan is probably one of the best researchers in the field for the past 20 years.
Right.
I think, many times, but he's a great guy. Yes, yes, yes.
Lou Elizondo, who was the former director of ATIP, the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program at the Pentagon, and who became the whistleblower and ultimately was responsible for helping get the Navy and the Pentagon to release the videos that are now famous for breaking this story. James Garrison, who is a PhD of religion, history of religion from Harvard University, and he's going to help us have discussions and present a lecture on the theological implications of extraterrestrials and contacting them. Linda Moulton Howe, another one of the premier people who's been investigating the UFO, ET, UAP phenomenon for 35, 40 years now.
And not only Linda gets whistleblowers from inside the government to come forward and share their secrets about the alien races that are here on the planet and their operations and how they're influencing governments and individuals. So she's key for this.
Right. And then we have Captain Ron Janix. He is our host. He's on board as one of our key partners for this event. He has a radio podcast called The Observation Deck, and he will be hosting this event. We've got Barbara Lamb, another one of the the pillars of the UFO research community and historian researchers. And she'll be sharing some information that she's never presented before. So this is a really amazing person to have at our event. And then Christopher Mellon, of course, who spent 20 years in the US intelligence community and has served as the minority staff director of the Senate Intelligence Committee and the Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence under President Clinton and Bush. So he's served under both a Democratic and a Republican, administration.
But he's also leading, along with Elizondo, this push for government disclosure.
Absolutely.
They are working together, and he has a lot of inside information about how governments work, what they know, what they're willing to admit. And listening to him at this conference, I think, is key to the whole ongoing movement.
He is going to share some things that have never been discussed before in the press. So we are so blessed and lucky to have him as part of this event. He alone is worth the price of admission here.
Right.
Again, the ticket price right now is $249. That is going to go up as we get closer and closer to the date. And with this Allen Save 100, all in uppercase, no spaces, your viewers can save $100 off that $249 ticket price and join in on this historic event.
So it'll be $140 for people who use that promo code?
$149 is what it will cost. So,
Right.
They go to makingcontact.com. You'll see a register button, and you can buy a ticket to that. And then we're having a special additional VIP day after this event, and that's an option for people that they can select. And that's going to be another really unique event for one day that we're
What happens on the VIP day?
Well, that's when we have some of we're going to revisit, the 5-day event. So we're taking a week off. The last day is the 22nd of August. And then 6 days later, we are doing a full day event on the 28th. And we will be kind of summarizing what happened. And one of the objectives of this 5-day meeting is to collect ideas and strategies from these thought leaders and luminaries on how to best reach out and establish diplomatic relations with extraterrestrials. And once we establish contact, what would we say to them? What would we ask of them? And so we're collecting these ideas and synthesizing that into a memorandum, kind of a white paper that we will then present on this VIP day about how we will implement these strategies for establishing a citizens diplomacy initiative and a program behind that. We're going to use this virtual platform as a training center where people who want to be engaged in this process as either an ambassador or an emissary or as a spokesperson can come and get trained by these people who want to help teach and lead this effort so that we can take this and create a movement that eventually will become a global movement for initiating contact and establishing diplomatic relations.
Well, one of the things I think you need, just my suggestion, is the contactees. We need a really solid presence of people who've already been ambassadors. They've already been, because it's up to the phenomena itself. And these people, and I've had contact, you've had contact, we are a little closer to the possibility of reaching them and bringing a group of these people forward to be the ambassadors and the leaders of this initiation, because it's an initiation into another level of consciousness, I think works perfectly with these experts.
Absolutely. So we have Whitley Strieber as an experiencer and contactee. Right. We have Jimmy Blanchette, who's an experiencer and contactee. There's myself. There's you. And we're going to have probably Phil Gruber, if I can get him. He's an amazing individual.
I can get him. He used to be my roommate. I can get Phil.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, he was at your book launch in Sedona on May 2nd, right?
No, he was just online. He was just online there.
Was he just online?
I think Marina Sarin, we met her on Saturday Night Live. You remember her?
Yes. I mean, that's right.
There's a lot.
Yeah. She was amazing. So we could get her. Marshall Summers is a famous contactee, and he is the founder of the Society of the New Message, a religious nonprofit organization that was established back in 1992. And he has this amazing message for humanity through his own personal contact experiences. That predate mine by a lot. He's rarely comes out to speak publicly.
I would love to bring in some of the old timers, like Kathleen Martin, who's the niece of Betty and Barney Hill, the woman who was in some of these the Andreasen affair. You know, the Andreasen, Betty Andreasen I think she's still around. I'm just throwing out suggestions. The Allagash Four, who've been. And Travis Walton, these are people who are really long-time experiencers.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You know, we will be doing that. This is just the first of many events that we're going to be hosting on this platform, the Making Contact Campus. And
will this be an ongoing after this event is over? Can people visit the campus anytime?
Absolutely. This is designed to be a place where people can belong and congregate and discuss these issues. And experiencers this will be a place where experiencers can come and share their information, their story, with people who are interested in a safe setting without feeling, and because you have an avatar, people who may have been contacted by extraterrestrials who feel, shy or otherwise not inclined to speak publicly can come to a place where they can begin having discussions and come out of the closet, so to speak. And do that in an anonymous format. And over time, as they gain confidence and maybe some courage through this process and feel safe in this environment, they might actually eventually become presenters themselves in this platform. So think of this as a Facebook for experiencierers.
I love that. I think that's so important. I think it's really key for us to be making contact with each other. That's right. Perfect. Yes. This is great.
So we have Dr. Barbara Fakar who used to be the president of Goddard College. She is a PhD in psychology from the Union Institute and University, Goddard College. And she's going to be joining us on and doing a lecture. So, what we're trying to do here for the very first time is elevate the conversation. We've for years had these conferences at UFO symposiums where we have, the experiencers like Travis Walton and Whitley Strieber and Richard Dolan and yourself and many others who have really been champions of trying to bring awareness to this issue and educate the general public, anybody who's willing to listen. But now that we know that they're here and the government has effectively admitted as much, now we're attempting to take this to a whole new level. And we're doing that by bringing in these, distinguished people from academe, from science, from philosophy, from the political, field, like Christopher Mellon. And here we got John Valentino, who's the chief of strategic investing for Peter Thiel. It's a private investment firm in LA. And he's very well known in the economy circles and investment circles as a luminary for how to invest strategically. So he's going to be here. And then we've got Victor Vigiani from Zealand Communications, who's one of the principal people with the International Center for Extraterrestrial Research, which is an international organization that was established last year to have this discussion about how to establish diplomatic relations with extraterrestrials. So he's going to be speaking and on a panel discussing how do we establish a citizens diplomacy initiative that's meaningful, that's respectful, that has a chance for success, will be taken seriously by the general public and by others in positions of authority in government and religious institutions. And then our anchoring the whole thing is Eric Weinstein. He is the managing director of Thiel Capital, and he's a famous physicist and mathematician who has created a theory called geometric unity. And in that, he's hoping to unify general relativity and kind of classical physics with quantum physics.
The interesting thing about Eric Weinstein is that he acknowledged he's late to the UFO party. For a long time, he thought there was nothing to this. It was some kind of hoax or crazy people. And then when the government started to talk about this and he looked a little deeper into the evidence and the record, he says, sort of, I can't put words in his mouth, like, oh my God, this is real. I'm really sorry for ridiculing all this and denying it. And people like that get even more excited about the phenomenon because they realize how, what kind of propaganda there is against people knowing it. And so when people wake up, they become passionate about, like me and you, Mark, passionate about this.
That's right. So we're at the threshold of a major consciousness shift of the human family to realize for the first time as a collective consciousness that we are not alone and all that implies. And we have to begin having this discussion about the impacts this is going to have on our political systems, on our culture, on our philosophy, and
our biology, our technology, our cosmology.
It's going to touch every aspect of life.
This is what I call, the pun is earth shattering.
Right. It really is going to require a recalibration of our worldview as a human family, both individually and collectively. And this is where we take this discussion to a whole new octave. So this is historic. We are going to look back in history 1,000 years from now and point at this event as one of the key points in our history where we shifted our consciousness from the old paradigm to a new paradigm.
This is a turning point because the more we realize that we're not alone in the universe, the more we realize how deep our humanity goes, how widespread our consciousness is, and how we are intimately connected to something bigger than ourselves. We're not a freak of nature, as Darwinian Newtonian science would have us believe.
So I just want to point out this register button up here on the home page. This is always available. And if you click on it, this will take you to the place where you can buy a ticket. So if you just hit add to cart here, and then you have an opportunity to apply the coupon. So what you want to do is type in Alan save 100.
Right.
And that's going to save $100 off the ticket price. So you can see it added that. And then you just hit proceed to checkout. And then you type in your billing details. And it's just that simple.
So once someone buys a ticket, and they have access to the campus whenever they want?
That's right. And there's two things here I want to point out. See where it says add to my order for $99, the Making Contact Convergence VIP bonus day. That's the August 28th day. So you can click on that. That'll add that to the order. And so now that, you get the $100 credit here, and then you enter your credit card, or you can also use PayPal and place your order. And you will immediately be sent a confirmation email, and then a second email that will include your link to download the software, because this does need to run on a computer. It won't run on your smartphone. It will not run on a tablet. Unfortunately, right now, this only runs on a Mac or a Windows PC. But and what I'm going to do is just show you real quick. I'm going to take your viewers through the onboarding process, as we've called it.
And your marketing people said I have a few tickets if I wanted to give away, and I'm talking.
Yes, that's right. So
and so how I want to give it away, if you purchase a copy of Making Contact, the book, and send me the receipt, the first 3 people who do that, I'll send you a free ticket to the Making Contact Convergence. So my email is New Realities. You have to send me an Amazon receipt that you bought the book, and I'll send you a free ticket. So it's newrealities@earthlink.net is my email. Buy a book, and I will send you a copy. But yeah, what else do you want to show us here?
Well, I'm putting into the chat. I think your viewers can see the chat, right? New Reality.
They can't see the Zoom chat. Are you on the YouTube chat?
Yeah, I'm actually on the Zoom chat. So
you're on the Zoom chat. Let me transfer can you get on the YouTube chat? Because you can.
How do I do that?
Can you go to New Realities, youtube.com/New Realities?
You know what I can do is
what I can do is actually send you the link. So let me send you the link here, and then you could do that. I'll put the link in the chat, and then it'll just come up on your this is the YouTube that's going live right now, and that will bring you into the online chat. Do you see that?
Yeah, and I copied the link right off of here. So
see if you could just open up and get in the chat. Wait, you just muted yourself.
No, I'm just focused on something else.
Okay. So can you get into the chat there?
Hold on, I'm multitasking here.
No, it's fine. I just want to turn down my speakers. I had a little complaint. It was too loud for somebody. Output volume. Okay, there. All right. Okay, let me just say, okay. So I'm talking to Mark Sims, who is the creator of the Making Contact Campus, and he is launching the Making Contact event today, which will be officially launched on August 18th with a whole bunch of high-profile speakers.
Actually, no, we're launching today at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
What is it you're launching today, though?
Well, let me show your viewers what we're doing. So we have this virtual 3D world that we created called the Making Contact Campus. And
Right.
that campus has many venues. For instance, we have an auditorium, and that's where the lecturers are going to be presenting from there. So I'm going to take you on a tour of the campus right now.
Great.
So you will go here. So this is the Verbella platform. This is a company that makes a virtual 3D campus for businesses to do distance business collaboration and learning. And they also have an expo center and a auditorium for doing virtual conferences. And so we're utilizing all these spaces, these virtual spaces, for the New Paradigm Institute and for this event, this conference. And this is the inaugural conference. So I'm logging in. This is what the experience will be for any ticket buyer. So we're logging in, and when people log in, they're taken immediately to a place we call the closet. No pun intended, but this is where you will eventually come out of the closet with your custom avatar. And so here's my avatar that I've already pre-configured, and I'll show you a video later where it will teach you how to customize your avatar. But I'm going to take everybody directly to the Cyberspace Lounge. This is the first place where people will come when they are entering the 3D world, the Making Contact campus. And here we actually have some of our staff members standing by live.
Hello.
Hi. Here, I'm going to talk to them.
Yeah, I mean,
Hi.
you may just
Hi,
have a
Hunter.
bad
Hi, Carly.
Jack. Hi, Mark.
Hey, I'm
We
on.
are-
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm doing a live podcast on Zoom and YouTube with Alan Steinfeld, and
This is so much fun, Mark. Go ahead. Tell them what you have. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just letting everybody know why I'm here. And hi, B. I'm Mark Sims, the campus founder.
And she's setting up her microphone.
Oh, okay.
Delighted to respond, but unfortunately, I don't think she can.
Oh,
She
okay.
can type.
All right. So I'm going to take people through the campus or through the lounge and just explain that this is where people will be coming in for their first experience. And what I can do here on the screen, and anybody can do this, this is a view of the lounge and the 3 screens where we have graphics running continuously that will kind of inform them of what's going on here. You can see our new logo, the Making Contact Convergence logo with the triangle. And then we've got, the spotlights going on. So I'm going to, we can zoom in. Here's the center screen. Huh? Okay. Yeah, we're still working on this. Yeah. So we just want you to know that we're still working on this, this room, but this is where people will be coming in initially. And we also have this art contest that we're going to be running for the next 3 weeks. And so if you go over here, you can see you can click on this picture, and this will open your browser to a page on our Making Contact website where you can learn all about the art contest and the prizes we're giving, and artists that want to submit artwork for us to consider for the contest. All the details will be on that web page. And we populated this lounge with amazing artwork. So, you can see the beautiful artwork here that's on the walls that, represents, it's just some beautiful work. Now these tables right here, if I click on the seat, my avatar will sit down and I can look around, and if there were somebody else sitting right there in that seat next to me, we could have a private discussion. We're in this blue area around the table that you see, and that allows us to have a private conversation without anybody outside of that blue circle hearing us. And so you can see, like over there, they're talking. There's Carly talking, and you can see the balloon indicating visually that she's talking, but I can't hear her because she is outside of our circle here on the table. So I can stand up and use my avatar to move around. And as I get closer to them, I can hear them talking, just like in a real environment. So I'm just going to run upstairs and show you the upstairs area. Amazing artwork and more private tables. And so this is where people will begin their virtual experience. And now in the upper left-hand corner, these are teleport locations on the campus. And I'm going to take everyone to the auditorium.
Okay, then we're going to go to the conference hall too, right? We'll go to.
Yeah. Well, this is the auditorium. So I'm going to jump up on the stage. And so as a presenter, I will see everybody in the crowd. This seats 2,000 avatars. And
wow.
I can put up on the screen anything that I want. So let me show you.
This is so real. It's almost scary, you know.
Well, it's not scary at all because but it's really cool, and we have
amazing. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So we just have a lot. I want to show your people very quickly. I'm going to go through. I want to take them to the art gallery. I mentioned the art gallery. This is where people will be checking out the artwork submitted by the different artists. And one of our favorite artists is Olaf Brockner. And this is a picture that he drew. And this is based on an interview he did with Lieutenant Ryan Graves, one of the pilots that was interviewed on that 60 Minutes piece back on May 16th. And he was describing to the artist that there were these orbs that would fly right outside the cockpit, the canopy of his fighter jet. And inside the orb, there was this tesseract, this higher dimensional object that was shifting inside of the orb. And, it's very clear that the message in that is that this orb is conveying the idea that it is a higher dimensional being.
Wow, I never heard that part about the interdimensional orb that pilot saw. You know, I didn't know that. I didn't hear, that wasn't on 60 Minutes. That must have been in another sort of program. But what Mark is showing us here is this incredible capacity to be non-local, to get information, and to be present when these original speeches and some of the leaders in this field give their presentation. Elizondo, Mellon, these are people leading the disclosure movement, along with Linda Moulton Howe, Richard Dolan, me and Mark ourselves, and Danny Sheehan, of course, who's the people's lawyer. So this is an exciting program. I think there's never really been this sort of platform for disclosure before. I could say that for sure.
No, there really hasn't been anything like this. This is, and the campus is huge. And so I'm in the interest of time, I'm going to stop here. And
well, I just want to say the vendors room, because you can go into these vendors room and see all the people have their booths and their books and their little talks, and you could talk with them. You come up to the booth, and if you're within a few feet of the other avatar, you can have a private conversation with them.
That's right. So that'll be the last thing that I'll share. I'm going to go to the expo hall. Now, just keep in mind, the expo hall is still being set up. So
I know it takes a lot of time to bring in all the tables and banners and make it all. This is the expo.
But we have yours set up, Alan. So I'm going to go right to your
great.
Your booth, and people can see when they go there that there's here. I'm going to go to the go-to menu, and we're going to go to the expo hall, which is this menu. So this menu on the left will be the same menu everybody will have that buys a ticket and comes into this campus. So the expo hall, we're going to teleport over there.
Let me see if I could. I don't know. My avatar's not ready. I wanted to meet you there, but that's okay. Okay.
Cool.
Let me see if I can get in.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, why don't you try?
Let me see if I can get into the. Oh, there I am. Okay. Well, it doesn't really look like me, but I'm just gonna go.
All right.
Wait, no, it didn't let me log in. Let me see if this gets me in. Okay, there we go. All right.
So while we're waiting for you, I'll just wait here. You know how to get here, Alan.
I think, okay, I'm just logging in. I'm going go. Okay, go. All right. Welcome to campus exhibit hall. Okay.
Yeah. Go
All
to
right,
the,
now go. I'm going. I'm pressing go. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's go. Okay.
We'll wait here for you. No.
Oh,
no
there I
rush.
am.
Are you here?
I'm here. How do I walk forward? Oh, yeah. It doesn't look like me, so don't be mistaken. This is just what showed up. Where
Okay.
are you? How can I find you?
I'm right here. Did
Oh,
you,
there. Okay, I'm behind you, Mark.
oh, there you are. So,
Hi, that's me.
okay, I'm going to wave at you. Hello. We can shake hands if you do F3. Press F3 on your keyboard.
F3. I'm not sure where the F is on my Mac. I don't know. Okay,
You
I'll
hold
just
down the function key. Okay. Well,
I hold
we'll-
down the function key. Oh,
and then you'll see the button for F3 on the at the top, or you might just press the number 3.
I see 3. Okay, option 3. No, command 3 or control 3.
You can also go, Alan, to your menu here. Look on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
And if you push on your own name, you can see shake hands is F3 here, so you can get to it through the menu as well.
Okay, let me try that. Let me try. Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm here, and then I go to it. There's a little bit. Oh, shake hands. Okay.
Just
Oh wait,
on-
I was shaking hands on the. Where's the menu on the screen again? Up on
it's
the
in
upper.
the upper left-hand corner. You'll see your name, right?
Okay, my name. Okay. Oh, I
that.
see. Shake hands. There we go.
There we go. And
All
now
right.
we're-
Good. Oh, all right.
You can hit clap.
Clap. I come here, climb, clap. Yeah, there we go.
And then why don't we dance for a second? Click on dance.
Dance. Let me just see. Oh, dance. Yeah, there we go. That's funny. Now, all right, that is funny. That is really funny.
So follow me.
Okay, I'm following you. Where'd you go? Okay, there you go.
Over here. Now come this way.
Where are you?
Here. I'm over here.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I'm coming to you. Okay.
Follow me. Just follow me.
How do you get to walk backwards? That is so funny.
You just use the backward arrow key or the
Okay.
down arrow key.
Okay, I see. So this avatar, just so people know, just showed up for me. I didn't have time to change it into. Okay, there's Marie Rodwell.
Right.
And what else? I'm following you.
So come over here because this is the Alan Steinfeld booth.
The Making Contact book booth. Okay, there we go. Oh, and that's the video I created for the book.
From deep in
My
outer
boy.
space,
This is so much fun.
planet Earth, in outer space, to planet Earth, to the red rocks of Sydney, comes a time, an event, a place, a message of making contact.
There is no better time for a book like Making Contact. I'm George Noory, host of the national radio show Coast to Coast AM. Alan Steinfeld has put together a well-conceived collection of writings that covers it all. This is a book most needed at this time because Making Contact presents the opportunity for us to prepare to meet advanced civilizations. Someday, somehow in the future, the conflicts that have plagued our species for eons will come to an end. And by making contact, we will take our rightful place among the stars.
Awesome video, Alan. Congratulations. That is just a beautiful video.
Thanks. I did that myself. I created that. And that's a kind of trailer to the book and this event and the book event that me and Mark spoke at that launched the Making Contact Day. And we can talk about that another time. But, you know, this Making Contact, I want to see it as a worldwide movement. And I think we can. I think we can really see it as growing, as people are making more contact, as more UFO sightings are in the sky, as Cheryl Costa will explain in her lecture, as the government comes forward and starts to reveal their secret. This is a game changer for everyone who always knew there was more to reality than we've been told. And also and the book talks about how this makes us more human. This really does bring out our deeper intuitive gifts, that we're part of something much bigger than we had suspected. So thank you.
So this expo hall, you know, as you can see on the screen, is just, you know, we're populating it with, you know, some amazing vendors, and we're actually, you know, renting these spaces out like a traditional conference hall. So if there's anybody who's interested in, you know, being a vendor here, this would be the time to contact us. We've got a lot of spaces still available down the rows, and some of these spaces up front are actually premier locations with you know, that will be charging a slight premium because of the location. And some of these right up front are still available.
Is there a capacity limit to this whole campus?
Well, theoretically, no, but we are limiting it to 2,000 people. In the future, we can bump that up to 10,000 to 100,000 and more. So, but for this first event, we want to limit the number of people so our staff isn't overwhelmed. We have volunteers and we have paid staff who are the first employees. This is a business, actually. This is a nonprofit, I should say. This whole thing is paid for out of my nonprofit foundation called Loving, Giving, Serving All. And what I'm going to do as a final thing here, let's go back to, let's you and I go back to the cyberspace lounge.
Where is okay, we go to, I'm going to the menu, and the menu,
cyberspace lounge.
How do I get somewhere? Where's that on my?
Well, I tell you what, yeah, let's just go to the cyberspace lounge. You'll see it it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 9th one on the menu, on the go-to menu.
Oh, go to cyberspace lounge. I got it. I'm going there. All right, I'm going there with you. All right. We just like dematerialize one place and we go to another place. Great.
Right. And here we are, and they're working on. This is Carly and Hunter, and yeah, there's Carly dancing, and there's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Welcome, Mark and Alan.
Oh,
Hey.
I want to dance too.
Yes.
Okay, it's a little dance party there.
This is where we do it.
That is funny. I just can imagine 1,000 people like
this.
this.
Visitor. I just gotta take care of this. You guys enjoy, have fun.
This is going to be the new
Love
congregation
to
spot.
big prep to you.
Contact together. This is
Hey, B, why don't you
for
go
our
over
community,
to
Alan.
one of
This
these
is for the
bubbles, okay?
experiencers, for the researchers of the UFO ET phenomenon to gather and to have private discussions. And, you know, people like Whitley Strieber or Ray Hernandez that have done years of research on this topic and have written books can host events on this platform very intimate events, like in a classroom. We have classrooms that I haven't shown you, where
And
you could.
is this all recorded though? Will this all be like transferred to a
Yes,
digital?
absolutely. Every presentation is going to be recorded and placed on our video portal, and people who have a ticket can come and watch the speakers if they're not able to make it live. So that's a big point I forgot to mention.
Great. So it opens today. The campus opens today. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, the campus opens today at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So
Great.
we
And
really
is that initial ticket gets us into the campus, the 249?
It does, and they'll be able to be here today, and they'll be able to get here whenever they want. This campus is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, anytime somebody wants to jump in here, there may be other people mingling from around the world. This is an international conference. We have people from the UK that are going to be presenting. I have to talk to Marie Rodwell. She may come on, and she's in Australia, and she's on a completely different time zone. And we want to encourage, people, experiencers and lecturers from other parts of the world to come in, like at midnight our time, or 3 a.m. when we're sleeping, and they can bring in people from from the Pacific Rim, from New Zealand, from Australia, and they can do their own thing while we're sleeping until the next
This
day.
is a whole other level of telecommunication. We had telephones and we had computers and camera, but this makes it much more intimate. This is really a revolution. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, it's very cool. There's no doubt.
It's fantastic. It's like, I don't want to get lost on campus, but you could.
Alan, if you hit the space bar, you can use your mouse to look around. You can look up. You can see there's a really cool, chandelier with the spotlights shining down. And
I see. If my space bar. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh, I see. Wow. But my avatar's walking on its own. How do I?
Oh, you probably clicked somewhere on. So if you just, click in a location, that's another way to move to a location.
Oh, I stopped it. Oh, I see. Oh, I could project a stream out from under me,
Right.
and it just moves to the stream.
It's automatically. The other thing is that you can get to another person who's on campus by clicking on their name. So let me click on your name here, and I can say go to, and that'll take me to that person.
And the great thing is when you're in you just walked right through me. But anyway, when you're close to a person, you can have a conversation with them.
That's right.
That, and a private conversation that only you two could hear.
Right. Now, if there were other avatars standing right next to us, they could hear us talking. But you and I could, for instance, follow me. Let's go to one of these tables.
Okay.
And I can sit down and wave at you. So
Okay. How do I sit down?
So you click on the seat right there in front of you. Look down.
Oh, I click on the seat. Oh,
Go. And now you're seated. And
okay.
now
Now I'm seated.
And now you could wave at me. So if you go to your menu.
Oh, but it gives me a point of view shot. So as the avatar, so I'm not just I am the avatar now, looking around.
Isn't that cool?
That is weird. No, that is amazing. This is a whole revolution. This is fantastic. I was here before, but I didn't really get a chance to look around. So people who come in and get a ticket early they have like a whole week or 14 days really to look around and explore this.
Right.
Campus. This is amazing. This is so much fun. And when it's crowded and you're running into Marie Rodwell and Linda,
it's
we
going to be a blast.
I think it really, really will be.
And because this conference is virtual, when the formal schedule has ended for the day, people can still hang out here and chat, and this is going to go on for 24 hours. We're going to have people from, from Japan, from Germany, from the UK, who will be hanging out here and talking, and they could, certain people can go up and do lectures or informally, impromptu lectures in the auditorium, and we can just have that going, whenever we want.
Wow. Fantastic. I mean, you must have loved this when you came into this.
This is the future. And one of the other things I'm not going to announce this yet, but we have our first partner who out of the UK that is going to host their event here on our platform. Because of COVID, they had to cancel their physical event, and they've now they're telling their people that they're going to host it on this platform, and that's going to be in early September.
Right? Is this a UFO event?
It is. It's a UFO conference called Bringers of the Light.
Beautiful. Who's playing that music? Is that you?
No, that's the ambient music, I believe.
Oh, the ambient music. Oh, because we're in the lounge.
Right. So in the upper right-hand corner, if you find that a little annoying, you can go to audio settings. That's actually, let me.
So this is quite a platform, and this is fantastic. I mean, really, very amazing. This is really the next level.
That sound may be coming from my browser.
That's okay. I don't mind it. That's okay. But no, this is a great way to explore it. So today, and thank you so much for being on the program to officially launch this to the world. This is why we did this program today, because this is a brand new technology. I mean, it's been around a little while, but this is the first day that we're actually presenting.
Anything like this. This is the first of its kind. This is historic on so many levels because, as you know, the amazing speakers and panelists that we have are raising this discussion to a whole new level. All right. Well, I'm going to stand up and move out of here.
Are you leaving the conference, the convention?
Yeah, I'm going to stop the share here.
Okay. Yes. Oh, there we go. All right. Wow, Mark, this is. I didn't expect it to be that fantastic. Really, this is so exciting. So, thank you so much for premiering it right here on New Realities. And there's a lot that we're going to do together. And I think next year, as this thing kind of collates, as we come together as a group, as a people's movement. Exactly. Didn't I think of that name, Convergence? Anyway, as we converge to make contact and making contact convergence, this is going to snowball into a worldwide people's movement. And we're going to get disclosure. We're going to get the truth. We're going to understand what the government knows and it's not telling us. We are at the threshold of a whole new change in society and the way we think about reality and what we think is possible. So this is the beginning of a game changer. Stay tuned to all of this. And thank you.
And just one last thing I want to leave your listeners with is please go to makingcontact.com and register using this blue button, register and type into the promo code. You can add your ticket here and then add the promo code, which I'm doing right here. Alan Save 100.
Right.
That is what you want your listeners and anybody watching right now. This is going to save you $100 off of your ticket price. This is my thing.
Right.
And so I just wanted to, show that that'll give you the $100 off.
Right.
And so you can save the money to do that.
Well, Great. I mean, I can't wait until the whole conference room is filled up, until the exhibition hall is packed with exhibitors. This is going to be amazing. And I welcome everyone to join us on the Making Contact Convergence
Right.
and the VIP Convergence. I mean, this.
Absolutely. The VIP bonus days right here. We're selling those tickets a la carte for $129. And with this savings, you also get, what is that? $30 off of this price.
Okay, great. So it's about $99.
Anybody watching this video right now, go there, makingcontact.com, put in Alan Save 100 with no spaces, buy your tickets now. We're limiting it to 2,000. It's a historic event, unprecedented level of speakers. We're raising the bar on this conversation. We're making the UFO discussion, the ET contact discussion, a legitimate, serious discussion. This is a game changer. We're ushering in a new era.
Great.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, Mark, I am so honored to be part of this, to be working with this, because it's not only a new platform, it gives people a new way of thinking about reality, which is what we need to welcome these other beings. So the campus itself is a shift in consciousness. You realize that?
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt. This is a total game changer. There's so many levels to this and so many revolutionary things regarding the platform and what it enables.
Right.
Where we're taking this is going to blow people's minds. We're going to introduce translation, interactive translation, so you can talk to somebody speaking Mandarin in another part of the world and communicate in your native language. So that's a technology we're going to be introducing to this platform. So it won't matter.
I think that's fantastic. I think we need an alien lounge where you can go into a private room and you have people channeling the Arcturians or the Pleiadians. And
we have thought of a lot of those kind of things, Alan.
I know a lot of channels of this. Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is the best $149 anybody listening to this has spent. So a lot of money, time, blood, sweat, and tears have been invested into this work, and you get the benefit of it for $149. And you are going to get in on the ground floor and participate in a historic discussion on what it will mean to our world and our culture and our human family for making contact and even contribute. We want people to be involved and share their ideas and be part of the process. So we're making this open, transparent. There's nothing happening behind closed doors anymore. The government has lost their authority and their integrity in the 70, 80 years that they've been hiding this information and not disclosing it. This now needs to be a citizens movement. And this is the platform where that movement takes place.
Right, absolutely. Making contact is an inside job, and we're making contact with these beings, ourselves, the planet, and each other.
And so we're recording all the lectures, we're recording the panel discussions, and we're synthesizing a white paper, a kind of memorandum or a manifesto that will be published and sent out to news agencies, to newspapers, to radio programs, to the New York Times. We have Ralph Blumenthal, who's part of this discussion, who broke the story in 2017. He's engaging with us in this discussion. Do you think this is newsworthy? Do you think this might end up on the cover of the New York Times?
Absolutely, yes.
Maybe if we do this right, and you could be a part of it, you could say, I was there. I was part of it, that historic event. And when that article comes out on the cover of the New York Times announcing the Citizens Disclosure Initiative and this attempt to establish a global movement for making contact, you will have been able to say, I was there.
Well, I'd love to help you edit that manifesto and make it.
Well, you're part of it, Alan. You
Well,
are already a part of this. So
Right.
this
Well,
this is why you're here.
Right. No, I'm very excited about it because this, of course, is stuff we've been studying for 20 or 30 years. I
That's
mean,
right.
and so this is starting to snowball in a big way for everyone watching this. We can be part of the solution because we're talking about it. We're in the environment of change and
Right.
revolution. So this is a revolution, and you discovered the perfect platform for making that happen.
This is where it's going to begin. This is where we shift the consciousness and launch a new era. This is it.
This is it. We are going forward, ladies and gentlemen. Be part of this. Start making contact. Go to makingcontact.com, get the book, sign up for the event, be at this event so you can add your input because it's a very interactive platform that people want to hear what you have to say. If you're listening to this, you deserve to be part of this. So thank you, Mark, for taking the time.
Thank you, Alan. I am so blessed and grateful to you for hosting this this podcast. And we're launching it today. You're the first one to to interview us on the launch day. And so I've got to go do other things now.
Okay.
I'm going to be there at 6 p.m. That's when we are going to start. Everybody with an avatar who's bought a ticket will be given the opportunity to come into the platform, and I'll be there to greet you.
Great. Okay, let's start making contact, everyone. And thanks, Mark. And we'll
and Alan, you're going to have to be there too with your avatar.
I will be there with I'm going to change my avatar. I'm going to make it look a little bit more like me.
Go customize your avatar. And there's a video in the information center. Go to the information center, and there's an instructional video that teaches you how to customize your avatar. It's pretty self-explanatory.
And it's a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun.
All right.
Okay,
buddy.
great. Thanks, Mark. We'll pick up the conversation we had later or tomorrow and keep it going. Okay.
Sounds great.
All
Take
right.
care.
Thanks for everything. See you,
Bye-bye.
my friend. Okay. Thank you all for listening.